Hey Dennis, I'd like to welcome you here to Performance Unlimited's custom engine building facility, where we got this beautiful motor you purchased off us, a 350-420 for your 1978 Corvette, I believe Stevie just told me. Motor looks fantastic. You lucked out picking this one up from us. The motor runs dynamite, real beast. Just want to do this quick run video so you get to check it out. We can send a video with all our motors, so we didn't want it to be an exception for you. So at this point, we're going to fire it up for you, let you take a listen. Well, then, engine fires right up. Valve train nice and quiet. Here's got a nice size cam in it. Right on that 950 to 1,000 RPM. Engine temperature is at about 175 degrees. That's about the optimum temperature, between 165 and 175. About 70 to 75 psi of oil pressure. Taking about 7 pounds of vacuum. Tremendous motor. Let's show you the throttle response. Nice motor. That thing's gonna kill that thing, man. It's gonna tear that thing up. Man, listen to the amount of cam in that motor. Tremendous. Alright, Dennis, we got long tube headers on here. 2.5-inch intermediate pipe for Flowmasters, 2-chamber Flowmasters. That's what you're looking, this is the sound you like, or you're looking to get something similar to this, that's what you're going to have to install in the vehicle. This motor does make some nice power, but to bring it up on some RPM sounds tremendous. I think you're going to like it. Most guys go with this type of sound. Well, Dennis, you got yourself one hell of a motor. Just want to go over some very important notes, especially that you're going to the vet. If you've never done a vet, if somebody's not real familiar with a vet, just want to go over some very important things. Number one on this engine, timing in the carburetor is essential that somebody goes over these adjustments. I have the timing set at 16 degrees base, which is at 1,000 RPM, or 950 to 1,000 where I got it right now. 16 degrees. 34 degrees at 3,000 RPM. You're always worried about the higher number. At 3,000 RPM, I don't want any more than 34 degrees in this motor. Also, 2050 oil mandatory, no exceptions. Conventional weight oil till you run this thing for about 3,000 miles. So I said the rings are all set in and everything's good. Just Castrol GTX, Quaker State, whatever you can find where you're at. Minimum of 93 octane gas in it, no exceptions. The carburetor adjustments and the timing are your responsibility. Also, what kind of oil you put in the motor. These are your responsibility. Take care of the motor, it'll be a lifetime of enjoyment. Cooling system in the vet, very, very, very important. You can go with a high flow radiator, or if you can't afford it, ain't in your budget, whatever, you take your original radiator, send it out, you clean the flush, make sure all these runners and tubes are cleaned out. Fan shroud must go back in the car. Do not modify the fan shroud in any way. Make sure that the chin underneath the bottom of the car is like a little rubber lip. That's called the chin. Forces the air up underneath the bottom of the car. If you modify any of these two things, the car will run hot and you'll have nothing but problems. If you're using your original fan on the front, because we're not selling you any pulleys, if you're using your original fan, purchase a brand new fan clutch for the front. So it's the aluminum centerpiece, you change that. So it's very important. New radiator, we suggest at least a minimum of 3-row radiator, the heavy duty cooling radiator for the vet. Brand new fan clutch, and a rigged hose with a coil in it for your bottom hose. From the bottom to the inlet. This thing makes tremendous RPM, I just showed you. That bottom hose with no coil in it will suck closed and cause this thing to overheat. You will never find the overheating issue. Guys, it'll drive guys nuts. Follow these simple steps. You got any questions? The car will go together. It'll give you no problems. You'll enjoy it. You modify anything with a vet, they're very typical. You know, very, very, very finicky. You're gonna have nothing but problems. You're gonna be calling me all the time and you're not gonna be happy. If you follow, you know, like I said, you follow the things that I need you to do, that's good. I believe you have like 7 or 8 inch-pounds of vacuum. You should be okay. If not, we can send you what's called a vacuum canister. Slides that you mounted in a remote location, holds vacuum for storage for the headlights and little odds and ends. You should be okay, but if the lights open slow or anything like that, call us. The canister I think is like 80 bucks. You know what I mean? And we'll work that out. Other than that, Dennis, we want to say thank you very much for purchasing an engine through Performance Unlimited and helping us out. Unfortunately, in our life, somebody's loss is somebody else's gain. You got the good end of the deal on this one. We'd like to say from the whole facility, thank you very much. Good luck, happy motoring, have a great day.